Hello everyone. When someone is knitting, they want as little friction between the knitting needles and the yarn as possible. So ideally, you would have your knitting needles be smooth. And I decided to go in the complete opposite direction today. So I took a set of my knitting needles, I wrapped them with duct tape with the adhesive side taping out, and we're going to knit with these knitting needles. I didn't do the points because I figured it'd be easier that way. Anyway, we're going to see how much of a pain in the butt this is. Because I can. All right. We have the yarn that I do not care about. And we're going to put on some stitches and we're going to see how difficult I made this for myself. Yeah, we're just going to start like this, you know. Oh, wow. That's already sticking. Wow. I guess I shouldn't have this like super tight. I'm already having like troubles. Yeah, you see it's already sticking. Oh, man. Some fibers have already gotten stuck to the needle. You can see right there. I think 5 is as far as we're going to be able to get here. And look, I was optimistic. I did it all the way down here. But also, I thought it'd be better if it stuck. The knitting needle came out, but the duct tape stayed. My gosh. Okay. I'm going to just slide that back in. To quote the talking heads, you may be asking, well, how did I get here? And let me tell you how I got here once this comes out and the duct tape stops sticking to each other. That was a bad idea. Okay. There you go. Oh, and that, look at that. Look at that. That like scrunched up on itself. Well, you see, I was watching a video of someone reacting to a 5 minutes crafts video. And part of her reaction was attempting the crafts herself. And like sometimes when I'm watching someone make a video, like a craft video, and they're not typically a crafty person, I could see them do things and it's like, that's not what I would have used. Anyway, this person took a very scouting approach. No idea if she was actually in scouting or not. But she attempted to use duct tape as a solution for crafts that should not have required duct tape. So I thought like, hey, did that like overlap itself? Nah. Okay. So her solution was like, hey, let me use duct tape to attach this sponge to the drill. Or let me use duct tape to attach this fur pillow to a phone case. It's like there's a reason the video showed a hot glue gun. It was a funny video. I did thoroughly enjoy it. But it made me wonder, hey, what would it be like if I knitted with duct tape? The adhesive side of the duct tape going out. Oh man. The noise and like the resistance of this is like the same feeling as like nails on a chalkboard, or oh no, not nails on a chalkboard so much as when someone pulls out a full piece of chalk, like brand new piece of chalk, and proceeds to write on the chalkboard without breaking it in half first, and you get that like squeaky sound, you know. Are there even any, well, there must be some classrooms that still have chalkboards in them, but they're probably very, very old classrooms. Any new classroom probably has like a smart board in it now, because computers. That was a hard fought row. It was not as hard fought. Well, I would say it was only like a smidgen easier than when I tried to knit with fire. But not by much. Still relatively frustrating. The only thing here that's making it easier is that I don't have to worry about getting burnt. Anyway, it's enough that I'm going to try to purl with it now. And like, it was duct tape that was so old that like the sides were starting to fray, and like it was sticking to itself. Like, you know how when like tape's like super old, or like you got tape wet that's not supposed to be wet, and then it like dries, but then the edges fuse together, and it's like yeah, this was that type of tape. Well, that is a complete and utter mess. I mean, if you kind of look at the things, the yarn fibers were definitely coming off on the duct tape there. Definitely. Although, and like if you look at this needle right here, you see scrunches from when I tried to pull it apart, because I never quite recovered from that. Anyway, did this yarn like come off? Barely. I'm just going to call this yarn loss. I'm just going to count my blessings in that I did not attach the duct tape to the needle, so I can just save my needle and not use this. And oddly, when the needle is out of it, this almost looks like one of those cookie wafers, which makes me tempted to eat it, but I'm not going to eat it. I had a friend at work who once brought up the question of what did the tape at work taste like the tape used to seal the boxes. And at first I told him, no, don't do this, you have people who care about you. But then it made me curious about what the tape tasted like. And now every time I see a dry piece of tape at work, I want to taste it. And it's his fault. He knows who he is. Thanks for that. Oh, this one is more stuck to the needle. I want to like take this off. Maybe it's like on the tasting it after all. There we go. It didn't really taste like anything. Anyway, that was today's video. Have a nice day.